The rise and fall of Napoleon Bonaparte. Imagine being born on a small island that almost no one cared about. Now imagine growing up to become the most feared man in all of Europe. Kings feared him, generals respected him, and millions of soldiers were willing to follow him into battle. His name was Napoleon Bonaparte. More than 200 years later, his story still fascinates the world. But how did a young boy from a remote island rise to become the Emperor of France? To discover the answer, we must travel back to the year 1769. On August 15, 1769, a baby boy was born on the Mediterranean island of Corsica. Only a year earlier, the island had become part of France. His family was respected, but far from wealthy. His father, Carlo Bonaparte, worked as a lawyer. His mother, Letizia Ramolino, was known for her incredible strength, discipline, and determination. From an early age, Napoleon was quiet, serious, highly intelligent, and unbelievably ambitious. Unlike other children, he wasn't interested in games or luxury. He loved books, history, mathematics, and stories about the world's greatest warriors. His greatest hero was Alexander the Great. Napoleon often imagined that one day, he too would change history. At the age of just 9 years old, he left his family and was sent to military school in mainland France. Life there was far from easy. Napoleon spoke with a strong Corsican accent. Many students mocked him. Some laughed at the way he talked. Others looked down on him because his family wasn't rich. But Napoleon never allowed their words to break him. Instead, he spent countless hours reading, studying, and mastering military strategy. While others played outside, Napoleon remained inside the library, learning everything he could about war, about leadership, and about victory. His teachers soon realized they were teaching someone extraordinary. One instructor would later say, "This young man will go far." Years passed. Napoleon graduated as an artillery officer in the French army. Then, history changed everything. In 1789, the French Revolution began. The people rose against the monarchy. France was thrown into chaos. Kings lost power. The old system collapsed. For many, it was a time of fear, but for Napoleon, it was an opportunity, a chance to prove himself, a chance to rise, a chance to make history. No one knew it yet, but this young officer was about to begin one of the most extraordinary journeys the world had ever seen. His victories would soon shock Europe. His name would become a legend, but before he could become an emperor, he first had to win his very first battle, and that is where our story continues.